Welcome to Cold Hard Trash CRT episode 61. I'm your host, Trashcan Jones.
And I'm BREEG, your fellow host.
I have been craving for the longest time a slice of Heat Lamp Beggar's Pizza and a can of soda that cost me a total of $7. I don't know why I want concession stand food so bad, like specifically like high school football game concession stand food, but I've been craving it.
I think it's about that point in the summer where you start wishing for autumn.
I don't wish for autumn. I love summer. I'm like a lizard. I need to be like underneath the heat at all times.
Yeah, but I mean, you want this football concession. Like, my greatest memory of that is like going to a football game at my high school, and it's got this crisp chill in the air.
Yeah, that is true.
And you get a warm slice of pizza to heat you up.
That is true. Football season particularly does get a little bit chilly. I guess baseball concession then is what I'm really craving. Maybe a dog too on the side. I just love that the smell of everything too, and you can smell like all the different like candies, the salt from the pretzels. It's just an intoxicating smell.
I went and saw a Sox game a week ago.
Oh, nice. Was that after the Pope was in town or before?
It was way after. That was like months ago.
Oh, that's right. He was in town on the same day, the birthday thing. Yeah.
What birthday thing?
The Trump's birthday.
Oh, okay.
He did like a whatever speaking thing at the Sox Stadium during the...
Yeah, you were at my place, and you
I
drove by, and you're like, oh, Pope's there.
I guess Pope's here. Waving to the Pope, boss.
Yeah. Chicago Pope, baby.
That was a Family Guy bit, because we are a Family Guy podcast.
True.
I think it's like season 1.
I mean, they got some goodies in the first couple seasons.
Yeah, apparently they're still making it. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, I mean it's like one of those perpetual shows now.
That's crazy.
That, I think, American Dad, Simpsons.
Damn, so Seth MacFarlane's just like a mega millionaire, huh?
I mean, he got his stuff to work. I mean, the Family Guy was like canceled for a bit too, you know?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It got picked up by Adult Swim for reruns.
And that's how it got its like heyday. Everybody came back to it. Yeah, I just remember, like, South Park did the whole thing of, like, shitting on Family Guy, just like, oh, it's such a garbage formulaic show, can't wait till it's over, and yet it's perpetuated far beyond what everyone could imagine.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, I think it's kind of a... By the fact that you're even mentioned on South Park as a show like that is kind of credit to the fact that you are popular.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think the creators even said, like, they hate on it, like, from a standpoint of jealousy, like, admitted jealousy, because they're like, we work so hard and put, like, everything we have into it, and he can just hire a team and that it can get as much money as we put into it. It's like, damn it, why didn't we just do that? But, oh, well, we're going to make our own thing, then he's going to make his own thing.
I mean, there was a Smiling Friends reference in a Simpsons episode this year.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. It was, I saw a clip of it.
It's a rite of passage. It's acknowledgement on another adult show. It's like, hey, this is popular. This is. But
the South Park, it wasn't as much of an acknowledgement. It was a whole episode being like, Family Guy is shit garbage, and it's literally written by manatees who they just shit on it constantly.
Yeah, the one bit that came up again for me recently was like Peter, like a bunch of them are at like a party or something like that, and Quagmire walks up and is like, want to play Drink the Beer? He's like, I'm in. And he drinks the beer. He's like, all right, what did I win? Another beer.
Another beer.
Yeah, that's pretty much how parties went.
I'm going for the high score. Classic.
Remember playing the game Cocaine?
Yeah, it's just beer pong, but with liquor.
Beer pong with vodka in a straight line.
Just do vodka shots. I remember... That was one of the nights, like I told you with Johnny Walker Red. Like I took one shot of that vodka and threw it up and then had to continue the game. So I was like, that was not good. You're going to be drinking the rest of it. I was playing with Smith, our friend. It's like, you're drinking the rest of these, Smith. I can't do this.
There's some crazy-ass drinking games. Chandelier was a fun one.
We made beer pong full contact. Remember that? Playing full contact beer pong with some of the guys were much bigger than I. It's quite the task. Diving for balls on the concrete floor.
Such a stupid rule that you could save it after it hits the floor.
It made it fun,
that's
though.
Not even a real rule.
No,
in
it's
actual
not.
Beer pong.
We
made it up, or someone made it up before us.
Because that makes it more fun. Like it makes the fight for it. Like both teams like have the guy diving onto the floor.
Yeah, on the concrete floor. I'm so surprised nobody got hurt that way.
So surprised. So surprised we didn't like clonk heads or run into the brick pillar that's in the middle of the room. A great time though. Full contact beer pong is a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I'm finally understanding the balance that it's brought to us, this balanced breakfast. It's brought me a sense of...
Took you like an hour.
It's brought me a sense of
it.
peace and harmony. I've settled now.
That's why I was already balanced, and so I could consume it safely. But you had some inner turmoil.
I think I had to cough up the fucking grapefruit. I coughed up another piece of it after the episode ended.
It's another representation of the turmoil.
Yeah, it was the challenge, the assassination that you tried to put on me. You tried to put me down, and both times I have persevered now. How do you feel knowing that you have failed twice?
How do you even feel?
The grapefruit juice. You tried to take me down. You can't do it. You can't do it, Brig. I stand alone. I take that back. I stand with you. I cannot make this show without you. Please don't leave.
Do people have solo podcasts?
Oh, yeah. That comedian Bill Burr has one. He just, like, talks into the mic. I tried listening to it once, but he's not really my cup of tea.
Yeah, I guess...
I like it when he goes on talk
shows.
shows.
I've seen a solo podcast as well, Adam Ragusa. He has his topics, and he just sort of goes through them. So it goes. I don't think you could do a solo podcast without planning.
Yeah,
we
no.
do some low planning for this, but like a solo podcast is just like, I don't know, just talk about whatever.
Yeah.
It's more like a vlog.
I was
really,
gonna say, yeah,
where it's gonna head.
Just rant into the void.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one too. I thought actually do listen to on and off called So All Right. The that guy Jeff Ramsey from Rooster Teeth does one. That's pretty good. He's got a pretty nice like solemn voice, just nice to cozy up to.
Rooster Teeth's gone now, right?
Well, it came back. The guy who founded it like bought up the IP and hasn't done anything with it yet, but it exists again.
Okay.
As an entity.
Rooster Teeth revival.
Yeah, that's what everybody's like. There's a bunch of jokes on the internet like, whoa, when's it going to come back? Are we going to get more Let's Play, more Minecraft?
That early era of Minecraft, like Let's Play stuff, was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really creative. Like just seeing like, literally like in Gmod too was around the same time. Like seeing the Gmod Let's Plays, like seeing what people could make. Like seeing all the creativity of not only the people on the internet, like what people could do with that creativity, like after it was made.
I told you about my big thing, the one big thing I did in Gmod, right?
I don't think so, no.
I took a rocket ship model, found out that it doesn't actually have any thrust, so I attached a bunch of thrusters to the side, put a seat on it, duplicated it like 50 times, and all of them had the same thrust button like mapped on the keyboard. Got into one, pressed the button, got like one frame every other second. It was great. I loved it.
Immediately break the game. I used to love doing playing sled build. It was literally just
Line Rider?
No, it was a mod in or a mode in Gmod that you would be able to go in and just place props and weld them together, and then you could put a seat on top of it, and then you race it as a sled.
Oh, that's
So
fun.
you literally just get to build whatever sled you want.
Yeah, I really want to like just in general like play Gmod with people. And like Gmod, not like custom, like that. That's kind of in between, right? Because you're still using like Gmod mechanics, you know. You're not just like a Counter-Strike character in a Gmod created world, and like with Gmodded like custom game settings in place, but you're still just a Counter-Strike guy.
Yeah.
Like you're actually got like the Gmod shit.
I was gonna
You're
say
actually welding things together and picking it up and moving it around.
Right, it's like a full sandbox. You actually get all the tools to it. It lets you just be in the whole sandbox world. There's, I think, limitations because obviously, like, they don't want you to just blow everybody else's up and be able to like fuck with people too much. But yeah, no, it's pretty fun. It's cool.
Here's my sled, a pistol.
Essentially, yeah. They don't let you just spawn in. You can spawn in guns, but none of them are firing. That's pretty funny. You could just literally put a seat on top of an AK and just ride it down the hill. You'd probably just fall over because you can't balance on it well, but. Good times. Gmod was really fun. Really good heyday. I want to say it was like probably 2011, 2013, like that time as I was playing it.
Source Filmmaker.
I don't think was that like Counter-Strike Source.
It was,
The source engine, rather?
Yeah, but like that source engine is what you ran Gmod on.
Right.
It's what you ran
was there a
TF2
filmmaker?
on. So Source Filmmaker was used to like you ever see those old watch like fucking Weird Al like custom music videos made in Gmod and shit like that, or like
the Shrek ones, of course. They're
bits from comedians and stuff like that.
Yeah, You're a Wizard, Harry, always a classic.
Yeah, like make like a car out of a bathtub or something, and drive it around and like blow it up, and all like the facial things that they do.
Yeah,
Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah, that's the big one right now.
Source Filmmaker, the revival.
Is Source Filmmaker like a program though, or is that just?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
So you make shit in Gmod. And like make videos and
right. Yeah, I didn't.
Like that.
I had no idea. I thought it was just like they were doing it already in Gmod, but just using the cam. I didn't know it was a secondary program.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Lets you like move the camera around and get
and get whatever action shots you want. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been watching those videos for I don't know how long. There's the Left 4 Dead ones; they're always super popular. The TF2 ones, and now Skibidi Toilet. I literally saw toys of Skibidi Toilet in Walmart.
Yeah, I saw.
So crazy.
That's really crazy, right?
I saw a Gmod character in a Walmart shelf. I was just like, what world are we in? What's going on? What timeline is this?
I saw it was like a Skibidi Toilet sticker pack. I went to try and get like a drop of Pokemon cards. And yeah, it's like, well, if I don't get the cards, I can get $5 Skibidi Toilet sticker pack. And
it's specifically one of the characters from Half-Life 2. I don't know which one. I didn't play the Half-Life games too.
See, I thought it was G-Man, but then after a closer look, it's not G-Man.
No, it's one of like I think it's like the guy that has like the alien friend who like first helps you out in Half-Life. I don't remember. I think it might even be from Half-Life 1. I don't know. I've watched someone play through the Half-Life games, but once
and you were
a while ago. Essentially, I was
Skibidi
like,
Toilet.
It was before Skibidi Toilet, but that's how I knew. Like it was, he's like a common Gmod model. Like if you go to any Dark RP server or any Gmod server, it's usually like you get a Combine model, you get that guy, you get or just like one of the base source terrorist models.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I forget what character he is, but it's weird seeing like a literal Half-Life 2 character on the walls of Walmart. Like they have no idea what it's from. Nobody has any idea what it's from. Just a Skibidi Toilet underneath it, and the kid probably points at it, just going, "Ooh, this guy wants the Skibidi Toilet."
Yeah,
and that's why that's on there. That'll make them the money that way. It's what a crazy ass timeline.
Such a strange thing to get so popular too, right? Like,
it was popular when we were kids, but I guess they're just
Skibidi Toilet in particular.
Oh, yeah. But I was saying, like, those edits were popular, but no one ever tried to make, like, toys of it. No one capitalized on it like that. It just remained on the internet. But
well, I mean, it didn't have, like, it was, like, a bunch of different people doing shit at the same time. It wasn't, like, the only guy still doing Source Filmmaker stuff.
Is Skibidi Toilet all just one guy? I just assumed it was, like, the old days where a bunch of people were making Skibidi Toilet jokes.
It's one guy like, there were maybe, I don't know, a group of people making, like, at least probably like 60, 80 episodes by now.
Oh my god.
And everyone else, like, a bunch of other people are going to do shit.
Episodes? Wait, I thought these were just like little short clips. Am I naive on this? I thought they were
like a minute long, yeah.
I thought they were literally just like they would do like whatever dance, like funny face, and then that's it. I've never actually watched
No, there's a whole storyline to it and everything.
What the fuck? Why do you know this? Have you watched Skibidi Toilet?
Not really. I scrolled through YouTube and saw that there were like 14-minute videos and stuff now.
I don't really watch Skibidi Toilet. I mean, I just know the plot universe and how it. I didn't know shit about this. I thought
Toilet 78 by Defuck Boom.
I thought it was just
April 20th, 2025, 14 minutes. Skibidi Toilet 77 full episode. 25 minutes.
Jesus. I thought it was the whole shit. I thought it was just like the heavy soldier singing like All Star or whatever, and like the limbs were moving in weird ways. Like that's what Skibidi Toilet. There's a whole like actual plot and story, and it's 20-minute episodes. What?
I mean, there's not like here's a 5-minute one, here's a 4-minute one. Oh no, this is Skibidi Toilet 77 parts.
Oh my god.
Part 3, part 4. Is Skibidi Toilet 75 coming out? It's the first episode of season 25 and the first episode of chapter 4 being released on June 24th, 2024. It is 3 minutes and 52 seconds long.
Chat, are we cooked? Is this the downfall of society?
We should catch up on it. If we want to be able to reach out,
I
to
don't.
broader audiences.
I don't. I think the Skibidi Toilet audience can stay over there. I don't think we need that cross-link. Oh, my God.
But it's extensive. I mean, there's a reason that there's like products for it and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I saw that someone's going to make a movie out of it.
Who's going to play Skibidi Toilet? Who's going to play
Are
the
they
toilet?
casting?
I don't know.
I have a picture. My picture on a Venmo is me in a toilet.
You could be. You could be the live action Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as I can tell with the lore, there's Skibidi Toilets, I guess, and then there's a bunch of like video camera headed guys, and they got like giant ones. That's all I know. Last time I checked in was like episode 18.
Why did you check in?
It's interesting. The kids have found Source Filmmaker again. It's a revival of something that I once liked.
Okay.
And I can see why I'm not that into it now, but it was, they're bringing it back.
Fair.
Now they reboot some show that you saw as a kid, and you're like, I wonder what the deal is.
Yeah,
At least give it a shot.
That's fair. I did give the Powerpuff Girls remake a shot. It's terrible, but I watched the first episode.
But you checked it out. You saw it firsthand.
Yeah.
You didn't listen to what everyone else was saying.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I can't fault you for it. I thought of people who like watched Skibidi Toilet as a certain way, and I'm struggling not to think of you that way. Is all.
I'm not a viewer.
I'm
someone who has viewed.
That's crazy though. I didn't know Skibidi Toilet was so extensive. I figured it was just shitty memes online. I guess I was naive thinking it was just like the old days, but they have taken off and run with it.
Yeah, I'm also very surprised about that too.
Jesus. It seems like you have been surprised. Like you already knew. You're watching every Skibidi Toilet episode, keeping up.
I watched like half of one.
That's all you say.
We should watch them all, though. We should catch up.
No. Why would we do that?
I'm not going to do it alone.
Well, don't do it at all. Just don't do it. Don't watch Skibidi Toilet.
What if it's a hidden gem?
Let it be buried. Let it stay there.
If we don't know, who are we to judge?
If it's a hidden gem
media that we've never seen.
If it's a hidden gem and how many 10-year-olds have found it? It can't be that hidden. It can't be. It's let it sit for like 10 years. If the 10-year-olds like look back on it fondly, then maybe we can give it a shot. Like if the 10-year-olds of next generation, whenever they turn 20,
and then it's going to even be more foreign to us.
Well, yeah, we'll still like go back. It'll be our revitalization. The Source for Filmmaker is getting a revitalization for a younger generation. Let them have that. We'll go back to it when we're ready. We're not ready. I'm not fucking ready for that. You can go back to it if you want, but you're doing it alone.
Damn.
Not watching a goddamn Skibidi Toilet. That is legitimately, I think, what'll like rot the brain. Like you'll just start seeping out of your ears.
I mean, like at least there's supposedly like some type of continuity to it, right? It's not like pure brain rot.
Perhaps I'm not giving
you
enough credit. It does have this whole fucking extended universe.
And they have products, right? I guess that doesn't preclude it from being brain rot.
Yeah. Fucking lots of things have products. Lots of MLMs.
Mm-hmm.
What if Skibidi Toilet turns out to just be a big MLM?
Well, how? I
don't even know how that would be.
I wonder if any like plumbing companies have picked up on it. Painted on the side of their work van.
Paint like them coming out of the toilet, like Skibidi Toilet doing like
a thumbs up and a plumber or a plunger.
Yeah. I just thought I could keep my head in the sand about Skibidi Toilet and it would go away. And now you're telling me that it's probably going to influence an entire generation.
Yeah, no, it's sticking around.
God damn it.
Maybe it'll be like us talking about Source Filmmaker. We just bring it up once. It's like, yeah, those were the days.
Those were. Skibidi Toilet is not the days.
For us.
Damn. This is the balance of life. Creation and destruction. Followed by rebirth. I guess this is the rebirth, the saga of it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
You ever watch Marble Hornets?
Yeah, that was Slender Man. That was where Slender Man first came from. My brother turned me on to Marble Hornets when they first came out. the fakest fucking scary stuff in the world, but
Yeah.
oh, my audio turned off and I couldn't get a good camera shot, and it's literally just someone going ooga wooga wooga slender ooga wooga wooga, and that's it.
I wonder if that'll get anything. Like, what is a creepy thing now? Because Slender Man was kind of scary, like, but I feel like nowadays most horror is just sort of like horror that kids are exposed to is just kind of like the video game. Like Five Nights at Freddy's just sort of changed the game to like all this stuff is like in video game form only.
Yeah.
And no one's trying to spoof anything in real life or pretend something is in real life. Just like here's a fucked up mascot for
I think
Chuck E. Cheese.
horror movies definitely, at least my favorite ones, they go like the more like thriller route to where they really make you think. Like it's not a whole lot of like, oh, jump scare, oh, disgusting things to look at. Like they do have combinations of those in there to actually get you, but the main thing, like the collector and the collection, stands out to me of just like the whole movie you're thinking of like, how's this gonna go? How is anything gonna work out? How are you gonna live? How are you gonna die? How is anything, like, it just keeps you on your toes of thinking of what's gonna happen.
I mean, you see The Shining?
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen the full thing. I've definitely seen like the first hour of it though.
The Shining is a really good horror movie, and a lot of it is just sort of like unsettling things.
Right, and you're just wondering like, what's even going on? What's happening the whole time?
Why is the kid just going Red Rum, Red Rum? It's like, oh my god, like this kid is just wailing this like weird like just phrase with a weird voice. Like it's not like a jump scare. It's not a monster.
Same with the Babadook. You just have like, you almost hate this kid so much to where like you're almost on the mother's side of going insane. It's like it's a weird like psychological thriller of like, what is going on in this movie? What is gonna happen?
You ever see Hereditary?
I don't think so. No.
That's a spooky one. We might have talked about it before, but that's one of the more recent horror movies I've seen, aka like 5 years ago.
What's it about?
And there's like a family living in a house, and they got this weird ass daughter. They got like a son and then like a weird ass daughter, and there's just some weird ghosty stuff. The grandma died recently, and this guy wants to go to a party, and his mom is like, he lies about what he's trying to do. And his mom's like, okay, for like you're going ice skating or whatever, you gotta take your sister. He's like, no, mom, I really don't want to. And he's like, gotta take your sister. And so he goes to the party. Sister eats a little bit of cake, has peanuts in it. She's allergic to peanuts. He drives to get her out of there or something like that. Maybe go to a hospital or whatever. And then she's like in the back seat, and she's there's throat closed and stuff like that.
Right.
So she reaches her head out the window to inhale some more air, stuff like that, and and a power line pole.
Oh my god.
And he just does not look back, goes home, goes up to his room, and then the next scene is like him laying in bed, like with his eyes wide open, and he hears mom scream, having gone to the car.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's like, yeah, there is like spooky shit going on, like truthfully. There's like ghosty stuff and like demons, but like it's mainly about like how this family's getting really fucked up.
Yeah,
like,
god
their
damn.
relationships.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's kind of a bit of a spoiler, sorry, but it's,
that's pretty good though. That's one of those ones where like I assume they don't show anything of it. It's just like,
no, you see your head pop off and
oh my god, damn,
and like fall on the ground, and like there's like another scene where it like pans over to like that road again, and it's there getting eaten by bugs.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of like creepy stuff. You know?
No,
not like that's how you scare someone, is like just make them unsettled.
Definitely leave them with that image that imprints in their mind. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I talked about on the 1 year anniversary, the one kill from Friday the 13th, where it's just like a 2-second scene where he just gets hung up on the coat hook. But it's burned into my mind of just like, ooh, that would hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's so simple and just like, makes me wriggle thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. I can't think of like any like real recent horror movies. Like Final Destination's a thriller.
Yeah.
And there's also this other shit from like 10 years ago. It's like The Bye Man. It's like, don't say his name, don't make fun of him, he'll come kill you. And it's like,
It Follows.
Okay, probably scary, but I don't know. I wasn't drawn in towards that.
Does like The Quiet Place count and Bird Box and shit like that? Those are kind of horror movies, thriller. Like, ooh, what's gonna happen? I don't think.
Probably. Yeah.
I watched The Quiet Place 1 part of. I think I fell asleep through part of that though. I can't remember the ending of it.
Yeah, maybe I should like actively seek them out more. Stuff like that. What other shit? The Exorcism or The Exorcist or whatever. That was a scary movie.
Classic.
The one scene where there's like she hears a noise and she goes over to open up the closet. There's like a wardrobe, right? She opens it up and there's nothing there. And she looks up and there's a monster and it like jumps down at her.
Yeah, nothing, and then ooh, it's actually up. It's cool to watch like the old classics like that because you start to realize like stuff like that is probably one of the first times that got done, and that was like somebody watched that was like.
I mean, I don't think that was in like the 2000s.
Oh, I mean, like, not The Exorcist, like specifically, but those old horror movies like The Shining would probably be one. And there's like a lot of cinematography where people probably looked at and were like, oh, I'm gonna put that in my horror movie. That was so cool. And it probably influenced so much of cinema.
I mean, The Shining was Stanley Kubrick, I believe. And they got the Kubrick stare where you like look forward like through your brow.
Yeah, the Jack Nicholson especially. Is it the Jack Nicholson in The Shining? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I always confuse him and Robert De Niro. I don't know why. Like in my head, even though they're two very different people. But apparently, Stephen King hated the movie The Shining. He hated the adaptation of it.
Fair enough. I thought it was good.
I thought it was a decent movie. The hour I saw. I think I want to say I've seen that hour multiple times too, because it was always like a thing we'd put on for like Halloween parties with my family. That's probably why I never watched the full movie of it.
It takes a while to build too.
Yeah, it's probably one of the things like we started watching it, then we were just gonna go do other stuff, and we were like, yeah, whatever. Not sucked into this movie quite yet.
Yeah, I like
give it the full.
I like The Shining. It's good.
Wasn't really a horror movie, but The Irishman had a lot of like really almost not scary, but like things that made you unnerved, unsettled. A lot of moments where you were like, "Oh, what's going on? I know stuff that they don't know."
Well, I used to live with some friends who were much more into movies than I was, and I would join them for movies plenty, but like a lot of times I would walk in on them watching a movie already, and I actually saw the big scene in The Irishman where he kills his friend.
Oh, yeah.
When I walked in, I was like, damn. And I think I finished it out from there.
I'd say, it's like towards the end of the movie. Yeah, spoiler alert, he kills Jimmy Hoffa. It's, I don't know if that's the actual truth, because it's Jimmy Hoffa was a real
he supposedly
person.
admitted to it like right before he died, even though there's a whole scene at the end of the movie where he's like very close to death and he's refusing to admit it, but like he actually did.
Okay, so he did. Yeah, so he was the guy that killed Jimmy Hoffa, like was his best friend for like 10 years basically. And Jimmy Hoffa thought, oh, I'm too big to get killed by the mob, and then the mob was just like, well, decision's been made. And there's no, I forget what the line Joe Pesci says to him, where he's like, there's nothing that can be done, or something like that. Yeah, that's crazy though. It's wild.
It's suspenseful. I mean, like,
it's a real
also
suspenseful
just the
movie.
way that it's like pop.
Done. Every single he just had to do it like every other time. He brings him to the house like everything's already set for him. It's crazy too. He drove there with his kid. I wonder if his kid knew. I doubt it. Ugh. Good movie, The Irishman. Definitely worth a watch. It's like 3+ hours long, so get ready for it. Might need to take an intermission partway through.
It's crazy that you saw the entire Irishman, but you've only seen an hour of The Shining.
I've seen it like multiple times. So it was one of those things like, oh yeah, I've seen that. I don't really need to watch it again. But I've realized now, like, oh, I haven't seen the full thing. I've seen it's like every movie.
Yeah, did you even see Jack Nicholson go crazy?
I've seen that scene like separate from it, just because people post it online.
Yeah.
Do the ooh, here's Johnny, and he's just before that when he's walking up the stairs, like, I just want to bash your fucking skull in. Fucking great acting.
Because you know, The Shining isn't just like him going crazy, right? There is ghosts.
Oh, really? I thought it was just him descending into madness.
No, there's a whole sequel, Doctor Sleep, that's about like what The Shining is, and like how like the kid from the movie is like supposedly special in some way.
Interesting.
Never seen it, but interested.
I don't think it was the movies that made us, that documentary series on Netflix. There was some documentary I saw where it was like they just interviewed people about their interpretations of the movie. And I remember one guy had this whole thing where he was dead set, like, he says, like, I walked out of the theater at The Shining, and I turned to my friend and I said, that was a metaphor for how the American people treated the native people in America. And then he goes on this whole thing of, like, they showed this coffee can that has the Native American, like, person's face on it, the headdress and everything. Like, I guarantee it's all these symbols. It's all pointing towards it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, there's a crazy interpretation. People can really take anything out of it. It's wild. Like, I never saw the full thing of The Shining, I'm realizing now, but I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not what The Shining's about, but I'm pretty sure Kubrick didn't have that in mind.
Well, I mean, that's the beauty of art and being able to make the interpretations for yourself instead of reading about it, because you might have some crazy read on it, and some way that in your life you've made these sort of connections, and pops in there and just sort of fills a different gap.
That's wild. I cannot unfathom that. But it was so crazy just hearing that guy go on, like, I'm dead set. I know this is what it is. Like, all these different things about the movie are pointing towards it. Guaranteed. I forget. I got to look up what that documentary series is. It's so cool. They did it for a bunch of different movies where people just had, like, their weird takes on it. It was cool. Speaking of stuff we got to watch, though, we need to make it a recurring segment where we watch an episode of the show Solitary. I think I told you about this before, right?
It's one of those game shows where they just put you in solitary confinement.
Yeah, it's just psychological torture, the game show. And I need to find, like, the seasons of it online. And we should do, like, watch an episode and then record and talk about it, like, as a segment. Because it's so entertaining and it's so just crazy, the shit that they put on TV. The shit that they made people do. It'll be so fun seeing the descent of, like, oh, they're doing such funny things and, oh, gross TV, to where, like, I feel so bad for these people. Like, to have 6 episodes in, they're like, so, like, heavy bags under their eyes. They spend parts of the episode crying. You're like, oh no. It'd be so great though. I think they did like 3 seasons of it. Might only been 2.
What was the reward?
I think like 50 grand, 100 grand, something like that. Might even been the full mill.
Was it a month?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it was 3 months.
Oh, good man.
I think because it's 9 people and every... Okay, no, I think it was 9 weeks. Okay. So I think it's 9 people and then it's every single week someone gets eliminated.
How again?
Just by the different challenges. Like it starts off with really simple ones.
And it's like laying on wires and shit?
Yeah, eventually it gets like laying on chains. Like it starts real simple, like, oh, drink a soy sauce and milk cocktail, because number 1 thought some soy sauce and milk would be super gross together, and if you can't drink it, then you're out. And like the next one is like, okay, so you have all these different instruments to make a decibel level in the room. So you can either whack it, you have to whack them against yourself. So you get like a fly swatter, like a baseball bat, and like the person gets to pick the instrument. So like however loud you make a sound on yourself, everybody else has to mimic that. So like I think one person who has like a little bit more weight on them took like a wiffle ball bat and was able to like make a decent little slap with it. Then this skinny girl's just fucking beating herself damn near to death with it because she can't even like close to make the sound. It's crazy.
Oh man, I think a fly swatter would be your best bet.
Yeah, I think someone used the fly swatter. The part of the gimmick was once one object gets used, it gets taken out of the rotation. So eventually, it's just left with like bat and shit like that. It's like how hard you want to hit yourself. It's the craziest shit. I think during that challenge specifically, one guy was like a guy that was into pains. He was like, "Oh fuck yeah, this is my challenge. Like we're gonna get it done today, Val." That's the I don't know if that's the GLaDOS of the whole thing. Her name's Val. The overlord robot.
They made a robot do this?
It's just a screen, an octagon screen with 2 lines that talks to them. So they're literally they don't see anybody else in the competition. They don't see who's talking to them. They're literally just in the pod alone.
So honestly, I do think I could, like, maybe not with the challenges, but I think I could pull it off. I just kind of have shit to do. I don't know when I can take 9 weeks off.
I feel like that's a lot of what the people say, because they have like the interviews of why they're going on there. It's like they're in a transitional period in their life, or like they really like don't have anything going on. They give a reason as to why they're taking 9 weeks out of their life to do this. It is an insane thing. I think it was either in the second or the third season. One of the guys who got on there was like, his intro video was in a home-built pod. So he was such a fan of the show. He's like, I put myself in solitary confinement. I'm not coming out to you guys. Put me on the show. And they were like, all right, fucker. Get in there. I don't want to spoil whether or not he won.
I mean, it sounds like he's a favorite. It sounds like he did the training.
Hey, sounds like he might have had some prior knowledge more than other people.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool show though. They have a lot of different like ways they build like drama and do different things. Because like even though they never get to see or interact with each other, you can do like you get a reward. Which pod do you want to share it with, and what and do different things like that. Or like in the drink challenge or the hitting challenge, they'll say like pod number 4 did this amount of decibels. So like you'll get a feel of like who you fucking hate and who you like and whatnot. And
but you never see him.
But you never see him. So it's just all like how much you can play that up, like how much you can just hate a number. You know, like how much, I fucking hate that number 4. Fuck that motherfucker. And it's like the smallest little girl. You know, whatever this fucking guy's like super pissed at. It's hilarious.
I think I would like to try out one of those desensitizing chambers where it's like you go in, it's like a pool of water, and they cut the lights. And like the entire idea is to give you as little sensory input as possible. Mm-hmm.
And you just like, you're floating there and you don't feel anything, and the water's like perfectly skin temperature, so it doesn't even feel like you're in water. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like I'd be scared of that. Especially because, like, can you open those from the inside?
Probably.
Ooh. Yeah, I'd be scared of that.
Just start banging on the walls. Be like, get me out of this crazy thing.
So hopefully someone fucking lets you out. That's a good way to just die for. I don't want to die that way. That's the worst way to die. In solitude with fucking darkness. I like nice tight spaces, but I like to be able to get out of them. I like a nice cozy sleeping bag, or like a pod. Those pod hotels in Japan, I really want to try those out. Those seem so cool. You just like pull yourself into sleep.
I like that idea too.
Right. They apparently, I've seen a video too. They have just like public workstations. They're like for rent. They're just like little work pods. Like you can go in and you just lock the door, and it's like a little cubicle. Just has a little screen there. You can HDMI stuff to charge. You just rent an hour and then work silently. It's all soundproofed. Pretty cool.
I feel like I don't really need that level of silence and all that stuff.
I mean, you could
someone else.
It's just to block out the world, so you can like play music in there if you want. So it's just like instead of having to go to like a coffee shop, or like you just get your own little mini office, your own cubicle.
I also do want to check out one of those completely silent rooms.
Oh yeah, the ones that have what you call, like, even when you talk you can't hear because they like just eat so much sound.
Well, you can hear it, but the whole thing is that the sound doesn't bounce off of the walls. Like the room is rated at like literally like negative 100 decibels.
Yeah, I was gonna say it goes to the negative decibel level. How is that like possible?
The decibel scale is it is a scale that is 1, logarithmic.
Yeah, goes.
And 2, it's only meant to tell the difference in amount of vibrations between two things.
Oh, so it's not just a level of. Okay.
So there is a point that's just very low, I guess. There is a set point which is used as reference for if you're comparing against nothing. A set amount of vibration, that's what it is.
And then, so if there's a set amount you can compare against nothing, so that's just, if it gets...
There is no nothing. Nothing.
Well, nothing is nothing, yeah. Right?
Well, nothing is still an amount of vibrations. There is no absence. There's no pure absence.
Really?
It's just a very small number that they set as 0.
There will never truly be no absence of vibrations? Earth's always vibrating?
Earth, 100%.
Damn.
You're looking for space with 0 molecules in it. Like some random cubic inch of space that might have nothing in it.
Yeah, I never really thought about it that way. Huh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, but they got these different angled. They got the big angled and the small angled and the soft materials triangles. Mm-hmm. And what it is that when the sound goes towards that, it bounces in towards the middle and then it gets muffled. If you were to staple egg cartons to your wall, you will get a similar effect.
I was gonna say I've seen it looks kind of like shingling or siding, where it's like just foam like layered like that in those rooms.
But they do come out in like these bigger triangles and then these smaller triangles, and then it's all soft material, which is essentially even tinier triangles.
That'd be wild. I don't
You
know.
get all the different wavelengths.
What is like the point of that? Is there like a scientific point? Like, do they need to conduct a specific type of research in that room?
Probably some benefit like that. Another is just to see how far you can push it.
Right. I was gonna say, is it just to see how quiet can we make things?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I've heard of people being able to hear like their own blood pump
Ugh.
while in there.
Hear everything slosh around in your ears.
Yeah, I'm really interested in hearing that at least once.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, that's right. Mrs. Trash had the little the heart monitor thing. She had like the a thing to put on. It was like a little adhesive.
Mm-hmm.
It was like to monitor her heart, and if there was ever a little fluctuation, she could press the button, and then it would like. Yeah, if you want, come on.
Hey,
Mrs.
our
Trash.
second guest ever.
I won't face the camera, but I had to get an echocardiogram a while
You
back.
aren't getting picked up at all.
I had to get an echocardiogram a while back, and every now and then they have to record the sound of your heart. So I literally got to hear my own heart pumping its blood, and I was so disgusted by the sound of that. Like, I just wanted it to just stop it. Like, I don't want to stop
not
my
picking
heart.
this up
because
well.
I don't need to hear this anymore. So I don't know if you really want to hear how blood sounds.
I do,
Gross.
but yeah, that barely picked up. I'm sorry, we might cut it. Only because of the quality. But I always thought that sound would be similar to that of like pushing fluid through your teeth.
Sort of. It's like a squelchy kind of sound, like
Yeah,
stomping
I mean-
on grapes.
I mean, that's kind of what like if you just push like a bunch of that's just what you just did. You
Yeah.
pushed bubbles through your teeth
It sounds some similar like
with
that.
a rush.
Yeah, the rhythm to it too, just kind of constantly going. Ooh,
I think it sounds. I want to hear it once.
it would unnerve me. It would definitely unnerve me.
It's the body.
Yeah, it's all natural, but still, not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I like whenever I get blood drawn. I like staring at the needle when it goes in, though. You just stare right at it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have not had the most success donating blood.
I don't know if I can. So you can't donate blood when you have tattoos, right? Is that a thing?
I never tried since I've gotten a tattoo.
I think is that. I don't know if that's like if you like just after you got a tattoo, or if it's like if you have tattoos, period.
Yeah. My experience with donating blood is in high school, the nurse couldn't find my vein. I supposedly have small veins, so I got like 4 holes in my arms
Ah, yeah. So it's
and a big bruise.
right after you get a tattoo. You shouldn't, but you
That
can.
would make sense.
You
Yeah.
can if you have them. I have one on the inside of me.
You have a
So I didn't
tattoo
know.
on the inside of you?
Yeah, the inside of my intestines, where they had to snip them. They put the mark on so they could know where the incisions were.
Neat.
And then they go back in there, they can see.
Ah, yeah, like that one guy that fucking carved his initials into someone's like liver or some shit.
No, I think it was after a C-section. You like sewed the initials in.
Yeah, that fucked up
So
guy.
you could like see it on the outside. It's fucked.
Yeah. Except this makes actually a lot more sense.
Yeah, no, it was just a little splotch. I made a joke with them. I was like, oh, what's it of? And they were like, it's just a dot. I was like, no. Couldn't draw a little happy face.
And then my other, I did donate blood quite a few times, including that first time where I had an issue with it. And there's the other time where we went together, hungover, and
We went
and
to the
I went into a
Jefferson.
fit of hysterics. I was so dehydrated, I just started laughing, and then they gave me my blood back. Still took the O2, or not the red blood cells.
Put the plasma back in you, or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
They take the plasma. They put everything else back in there.
Yeah, they got a half unit from me.
Nice. That was when I first started going on my Crohn's medication. And I guess Stelara was a new enough medication to where once I said it, they were like, oh, we got to look that up. And then it wasn't on their list of like medications that we can are restricted or whatever. So they were like, we are not going to risk that. Don't donate blood. I said, okay, sorry.
Yeah. The only thing about them is that they just call me all the fucking time. I'd be more interested in donating blood if I wasn't getting a call like every single week Or like I think it was 2 times a week.
Yeah.
To try and schedule it, and it's like I'm busy. I'm in fucking college. Like.
Yeah. They want you though. They want your blood.
And I appreciate that, and I want to give my blood, but just too many calls.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I eventually told them to just take me off the list because I was like, listen, like the last time I went, because I think it was when I was still taking my Crohn's meds. I was like, I really just shouldn't be giving blood, I guess, because it's not good medication. All my white blood cells are gone from my blood. No good. You don't want this blood.
Well, I mean, they don't want the white blood cells.
I don't know why the Stelara might have been on the restricted medication list then.
It wasn't.
Oh, I guess I never actually tried to go back. I thought I did go back afterwards, and they told me that it was, like, actually on the list.
Maybe.
I thought...
It could also just be the fact that the drug is in your blood, but...
Yeah, no, I might be mixing up the memories now.
What?
God damn.
So what is Crohn's? Because you said you take a drug that gets rid of your white blood cells, like...
So I used to. So Crohn's is a disease that affects your autonomic nervous system, which is...
Automatic things, yeah.
Right. It's essentially just affects my intestines at the end of the day, where it causes a buildup of white blood cells in my intestinal lining. Mm-hmm. And that causes to form polyps. And they don't ever like get to a full, like, I guess it would be like a metastasization of tumors, whatever that would be. They just kind of like fizzle up and then go away sometimes because they're not constant. They just, I don't know. Crohn's is a very finicky disease. The doctors kept telling me it's going to come in waves. It goes away sometimes. It comes back. But these polyps form in my intestines, and they're made of white blood cells. So the way that they... Bye, sweetheart. Hope you have a good time. The way that they medicate it is drugs like Humira and Stelara, which are ones that lower your white blood cell count. So they just have less white blood cells to work with, and the polyps aren't as hard to deal with. But the downside of that is I have less white blood cells. So
you get sicker.
Right, I am very sickly, and that's what it made me not great, because Crohn's made me feel sickly, and then the medicine made me feel sickly, and then it was just kind of a uphill battle of keep switching medicines that made me not feel as sick, because I would feel sick from the medicine, but then I would get over that sickness, and then I'd feel fine, then the Crohn's would kick back in, so I'd have to take the medicine again, and it was just not good. I went from daily pills to monthly injections, and then after the injections stopped working, they were like, maybe we can combine the pills with the injections. I was like, you know what? Maybe I could just take a handle of this myself, and ever since, I've been doing great.
Nice. You eat keto bread.
Eat my keto bread, eat lots of meat, have a high protein, high fiber diet, and medical marijuana.
Nice.
Lifesaver. Bowel movements and sleeping have never been better. I used to wake up like basically having to throw up, like waking up with that, like having that, it's not fun. Like getting up and sprinting out of bed in the morning is not a fun way to wake up.
Well, good to know things are going better.
Not
that I didn't already know that from before this episode, and we were just talking about it, but yeah.
Never again. Yeah, I've never really I don't think I've broken down Crohn's on the podcast before, but.
No, it's sparse mention, if anything.
Yeah.
We were talking about blood, and you were talking about your medicine.
Yeah, it's a thoroughfare. It's not something that I I'm ashamed of or try to hide. I'm always afraid of making it a pity party about myself. I don't want people to feel too sorry for me. I live an okay life. It's not like it's changed me a whole lot. Just got to be careful about things now. Got a wicked scar on my stomach.
Riffing off of your last name, Jones, Bones. Sometimes you were more or less amenable to Crohn's.
Crohn's Jones is pretty good.
Yeah.
When I RSVP'd to Garrett's wedding, it was as Crohn's Jones Bones Phones.
Yeah.
Or no, I think it was to Tyler's birthday. I don't think it was to the wedding.
I think it was my birthday.
Oh. I think it's all of Partiful. If you ever use that fucking app. That's just my name on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times. Good times losing 6 inches of my intestines. Not really, but doing better.
Who needs it?
Not
me. You?
Not me. Who needs a cecum? Probably most people, but don't have it. Do you know there's neurons in your intestines too?
I mean, yeah, you just mentioned the autonomic nervous system, but it's your internal organs and stuff, and if they got to move things and stuff like that, they have signals they send back and forth, but you don't have feely neurons in there.
Right. No, I never really thought about it. Of like, oh yeah, you eat the food and it goes into your intestines, and then eventually it's distributed through your body. Like your liver processes things, and it's got to go all that. I never really thought like, oh yeah, the intestines are just like the directors of that thing.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, this is this, this is this. Once it gets broken down and decoded into a data they can understand by your stomach,
Mm-hmm.
kind of cool.
You got sphincters.
Yeah, when they removed that part of my intestines, I got the ileocecal valve removed, which I guess is an important part in the waste production process. Not to be too gross with it, they said you might have problems holding it in, but don't worry, your sphincter muscles will adapt. I said, what does that mean? And it just means that I ruined a lot of pairs of underwear right afterwards, because I just have to hold it down real tight at any point.
It sounds like it's the last sphincter before the sphincter.
Yeah, the ileocecal valve like regulates how much liquid is within there, because it's sort of just like, only lets the certain amount through, if you can imagine.
Well, that's the that last part of your large intestine, the colon.
Right.
The colon is, I think, a bit less formal. The different people call different parts. Like I said, the whole large intestine is just
right.
one
Upper
specific
colon,
part of it.
lower colon, yeah.
They're different differences, but the lower part of it, that is water reclamation.
Yeah.
It
And-
soaks it back up,
And that part
so you
is
can have solid stool.
garbage. Yeah, no, a lot of incidents right afterwards, but I have adapted.
Yes.
Real
Nice.
fucking annoying. It's the only thing I'll accept pity for. my ruined underwear.
Let's buy the cheap stuff for a bit.
Well,
Do you want to end it on a brown note, or
Yeah,
do you
I
want
was
to
gonna
throw
say-
another topic in here real
that's
fast?
a brown note's a good note to end it on. I'm glad I got to be a little candid about it.
Yeah.
As it's always kind of in the back of my mind of when am I going to bring this up and talk about it? Because I didn't really want to just be like, so anyway, I have this. Like I said, I don't really want to make it like a big pity thing, but. Anyway, we've ended it on the brown note. Thank you for listening in. I hope it wasn't too gross. It's the other big thing. I really don't want to gross people out. I'm very comfortable talking about these things. I know other people would be a little shy about it, so I don't want to be too forward with it.
Yeah.
We'll end it there. If you enjoyed, please rate, give a comment, give us any kind of engagement that you feel is appropriate. We would appreciate it. If you didn't like us, I'd understand this episode.
Tune in next week or so to see us get drunk and try and paint Bob Ross paintings.
Oh, little spoiler. Might have a power hour of Bob Ross coming up. Tune in.